Cancer, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to start off with the Moonology. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian energy. What's up? What's going on for Cancer, please? What's going on? Show me that Cancerian energy. What? Oh. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. You might have some Aquarius in your chart, but show the world the real you. Is there something distinct or unique about you? Do you have a special skill or talent that you would like to showcase the world? Let it happen. Some of you have been holding back from telling off you know who about you know what. Well, let me tell you something about you. Holding back, right? I can't say that. I can't express that. I can't. It's not who I am. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is, Cancer. Maybe it is the real you. It's like, you know what? I have a couple thoughts on that. Don't hold back, honey. Always try to be your most authentic self. We often hold back from ourselves because we think it's the right thing to do, the polite thing to do, the correct thing to do, but that doesn't necessarily mean it helps us. Okay? There's times when we really need to put our energy forward and make a declaration. This is what I think. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. So if some of you are in that space where it's like, I have something in me and me holding on to it isn't necessarily being true to myself. Should I rip that open? Right? Yes. The answer is yes. Show the world the real you, honey. What else? Okay. For some of you, a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. For some of you, tying back to this, a time to give rather than to take. So if there's something in you that you would like to express, put yourself out there, contribute more of your energy to something else, situation, place, circumstance, then do so. Okay? Part of that is being your authentic self, is sharing your authentic self. Yes? That includes your ideas, your feelings, your energy too. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. So if it feels like there might be something hanging in the balance, all right, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. There you go. Full moon in Libra. So for some of you, that full moon energy might be, upcoming full moon energy might be important, but a win-win outcome. Okay? Give more of yourself, you get more back. That's usually the energetic equation. And if that does not happen, then you pull your energy back and invest it elsewhere, into other things, people, places, and things that give and equal to you. Okay? Again, it's the great exchange. So if there's something in you where you want to live more of your authentic life, put it out there. See what happens and see who you balance up with. Okay? You might get more back than you know, but a win-win outcome. Okay? Solutions to problems and things like that. Especially if you want to give more and you're not sure where to put it. I want to be more of myself. Okay? How that ties back into your love life? I don't know. Let's find out. Show me what I need to see, please, for Cancer. And I always get questions about this shirt. Do they have that in my sign? Yes. I just got it off Etsy. I get a lot of t-shirts off Etsy. They got some cool stuff in there. So just go into Etsy, search in your sign AF t-shirt. It'll pull right up. Okay? Show me what I need to see, please. For some of you, let me know if you're done with Pisces. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian energy. What's going on? Okay, with the splits, what's going on? Seven of Cups, feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. Some things you may not be fully in touch with yet in regards to your own emotionality. What's going on, please? Show me that Cancerian energy. Show me Cancer. King of Swords. Eight of Cups. Tradition, Hierophant. I've made up my mind. I gotta walk away from this. It's the right thing to do. Whatever that is. King of Swords. This is very strong analytical mental energy. Decision making, backing it up with the sword, right? I have come to conclusion. Now I act on it. Eight of Cups. I have made up my mind. I gotta walk away from this. Emotionally speaking, I should not get emotionally invested in this. I should not contribute cups to this. I should not be emotionally available to this. My mind says this. My mind. My mind is speaking from my heart. My mind says, rationally speaking, logically speaking, do not get emotionally involved in whatever this is. It's coming from a place of tradition. Okay, so in this deck, they rename everything for fun. It's a great deck. I just don't like the way they renamed everything. But in this respect, the Hierophant in the form of tradition, that's very, very accurate. So, I apologize, excuse me. The Hierophant doesn't just represent commitment. It's the commitments that we abide by. Okay, this is what I signed up for. This is my particular rule book that I play by. Okay, these are the agreements and terms and conditions as I understand them, and it's a working frame. So this is the frame I have to work with, and I work within that because that's the rules, right? Those are the things that were set down by tradition and law, and I adhere to those particular traditions and laws. So something here, and your spiritual energy is dictating that you walk away from something, right? It does not meet the standards and definitions for the rules I abide by, the Hierophant energy, okay? So, also our commitment energy, the things we've agreed to, something's not meeting your norms and traditions and standards, and it's causing you conflict. So the idea is don't get emotionally involved in it, walk away. Walk away. Show me the current energy, please. Show me that current energy, please. Show me that current energy, please, for Cancer. Show me that current energy, please. I apologize if you can hear my stomach kicking off. I'm hungry. When am I not, though? Chariot, that's you. 8 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, it's a little harder than we thought, right? It's a little harder than we thought. I see the principle of your mind back here. There's something here you're telling yourself straight up, don't get involved in it. So much so you had to pull your King of Swords out your pocket to make that decision for your heart. Okay? Don't get emotionally attached. It's not correct. Okay? It goes outside my script. It goes outside the normative. Chariot, that's you. You. Your emotional energy, which is large. Big heart space. That's a rush of feelings. It's a rush of love. Right? 8 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. It's difficult. You got a rush of feelings for somebody that you are confused about. Most likely the same person you tell yourself to not get involved in emotionally, bare minimum, at the emotional connectivity level. 3 of Pentacles, they're a friend. Treat them like a friend, right? We don't have a huge rush of love or being in love with our friend. I'm still confused about that. I have big feelings. There's 8 of Swords about why I still have big feelings, especially if I told myself to not get involved on the emotional level. 3 of Pentacles. Friends. Surely. Friends. Friendship. Acquaintanceship. Show me the future orientation, please. I apologize. Show me that future orientation, please. Show me that future orientation, please, for Cancer. Oh, the Knight of Wands. This Page of Cups. 2 of Coins. We're still confused. We're still confused. We're still baffled. We're still a little baffled here. 2 of Pentacles. We still don't know what to do. We still don't know what to do because we still have feelings for this person. We still have a sense of energy towards this person. We're still energetically connected to this person. How far deep it goes, I don't know. I know that it was strong enough that you told yourself in the past to buckle up. just buckle it up. Just buckle up that energy, Cancer. You know. Do not get emotionally involved. Walk away from that. Nope. And yet, the feelings remain. It confuses you, it frustrates you, it pisses you off, I'm sure, to some extent. But yeah, we still have a Knight of... I know it looks like the Page, it's not. It's the Knight. Like I said, they like to have fun in this deck. Nothing is what you think it is. So, we still have some passionate energy here. We still have emotional momentum, fire momentum, Page of Cups. We'll see what that's about. 2 of Pentacles, I still don't know. I still don't know. Your energetic direction is still confused. Okay, I told myself not to have feelings for this, so... I told myself, so... The rest of me still hasn't caught up. Why? Well, because what the mind tells us to do logically and what the heart wants are two different things. Your mind can say whatever the hell it wants all day long. So, FYI, if you didn't know that, the mind can say whatever the hell it wants all day long. That doesn't mean your heart believes it. See what I'm saying? This is easy. Don't get involved. Walk away from that shit. I don't need that. I don't need that. It does not subscribe to my way of life. And yet, there you are. With a big old rush of love, confusion about a friend. Knight of Wands, passion, Page of Cups, some emotional investment, some emotional communication. Two of Pentacles, we're still confused. It's like, I made this decision. What the hell, man? What the hell? What the hell, Cancer? What the hell? We made the decision. What the hell? What is all this? Why is it still here? Yeah, two different things. The mind can make agreements with itself all day, every day. It doesn't mean your heart's in alignment with your mind. You understand? Some of the overview, please, for Cancer. Some of the overview, please, for Cancer. We'll see how this plays out. Some of the overview, please. Death. Let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio. You might have some Scorpio in your chart. Okay. Let's see what died. Show me death, please. Oh, wow. Really? Surprised at how fast that was. This is the Aquarian Tarot deck. I love it. I just recently started working with it, but I tell you what, it's going to be a regular on this table. I love this deck. Show me death, please. Show me death, please. It could also just be straight up transformation. Show me death, please. For Cancer, show me death. Okay. 4 of Wands, end of a relationship, commitment. How so? 8 of Swords. Confusion. Confusion about why something ended. Didn't want to see it. King of Swords, there it is again. King of Swords, there it is again. There's that King of Swords for you twice. Trying to dictate things. What your heart desires versus what your mind is telling you to do. Your mind has told you to kill a connection. That it's the logical thing to do. It's the correct thing to do. 4 of Wands. I don't always assume marriage when I say 4 of Wands, nor should you. It's typically just a relationship of some degree, of some value, where two people are in an agreement to be in something. Okay? It's a 1 + 1 or a 2 + 2 type thing. There's a level of happiness achieved between two people, marrying aspects, some sort of relationship, be it 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years, I don't know. But some sort of relationship here ended, and it was done so under the King of Swords, what our mind was telling us to do. Okay? There's some confusion here, and we didn't want to be confused. 8 of Swords, so we cut it out. King of Swords. When this happened, I don't know. You do. But it was again coming from a mind space, and that seems to be a critical point. Okay? Let's keep on keeping on. King of Swords. Don't get involved in this. Cut out the feelings. Walk away from it. It's the right thing to do. Let's keep on. Show me this King of Swords, please. Show me that King of Swords. I can see very much that you're trying to leave your feelings out of it. Oh, but your feelings are here, my love. They are here. King of Swords. Show me this King of Swords, please, for Cancer. Show me that King of Swords, please. There it is. Two of Pentacles again, that confusion, but Five of Pentacles. So there's that critical, analytical energy. King of Swords for you, twice. I should break from this. Five of Pentacles, I should break from this. My mind is telling me I should break from this. I'm confused about the specifics. Two of Pentacles. I don't know if I want to do this, but I probably should. That's what your energy is saying to me. I don't know that I necessarily want to do this, but I should. I'm telling myself I should. Okay. King of Swords, I'm telling myself I should break from this. It confuses me. Whatever this connection is, it's too complicated. It's too difficult. I should kill it. I should break away from it. It puts in or provokes in me mixed feelings. We must remember the Two of Pentacles in the classic depiction is one guy juggling two coins in a background of water. So, in the real world, how your energy plays out is confused about your emotions and what to do with it. I don't know. Whatever this is causes me confusion. It makes me have conflicted feelings. I don't want to get involved in it. Let's just cut it. Just get away from it, right? Okay. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. Again, can't emphasize this enough. It's coming from the mind space. Show me this Eight of Cups, please. Show me the Eight of Cups, please. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. For Cancer. Show me the Eight of Cups, please, for Cancer. Two of Wands. Doesn't tell me too much. What else, please? There's that decision to not get emotionally involved. What else, please? Ten of Cups. That's hard to do, isn't it, when you have feelings for somebody? I know, but there's the insistence as the Emperor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell yourself to walk away from feelings when you have feelings. You know? You subtract that Eight of Cups from the Ten of Cups, you still got a 2. You know? Yeah. It's like you're telling yourself not to develop feelings for someone that you already have feelings for. You need to walk away from it. You know? Show me tradition, please. Show me the Hierophant. Show me the Hierophant, please. Show me the Hierophant, please. Three of Cups. What about it? Ace of Swords. Ooh, that's harsh, but there you go. So, our tradition, our sense of norms, direction, Three Cups, the desire to connect, Ace of Swords, cut it out. It's not just about knowing our pathway and having a strong decision. It's backing it up with the sword. So cutting out that connectivity, it does not fit my definitions of tradition or norms or standards for commitment energy. Okay? Now, it could be somebody here is already in a relationship. That's true. I can't say that that's not a possibility. I've seen some markers, but I've seen this relationship, whatever this is ended. And it's done under the guise of the King of Swords. It causes me too much conflict. I need to break from it logically. I know this. I'm not conferring my heart. I'm logically telling myself what to do. It's best to just break from this. Don't develop feelings for it because someone's either looking at a Ten of Cups they already have, or because it's already after the fact the feelings are developed. I gotta walk away from the feelings I have for this person. Okay? And then we also have the Hierophant here, which again is no guarantee of a commitment, but it could be that someone's in a relationship, yes. And that would explain everything up until this point. Okay? Particularly that mental conflict, and this connection does not meet my standards and definitions or normatives for relationship or commitment or spiritual commitment, you name it. But whoever it is that we enjoy connecting with, Three of Cups, we gotta cut that out. Okay? The Hierophant is not signing off on this. We gotta cut that out. Alright? Let's see. You're here, Chariot. Sorry, the humidity is really high where we are, and that just wreaks havoc on my showings. All right, show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot, please, for Cancer. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, please, for Cancer. Five of Pentacles, what it is you really feel. Your strongest sense of emotional love energy, you are disconnected from it. Okay? You've broken from it. You can feel that. Despite the fact that whatever it is that you broke from, this Five of Pentacles, which is tying back here, it makes you feel very strong happiness, joy, Sun. Where your heart wants to go and where you're allowing it to go are two different things. Okay? We broke from it. We broke from our emotional pathway. Chariot, that's you. Feeling that rush of love that is pure and has strength behind it. Speed. Okay? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. When you acted as the King of Swords and cut this connection, it's kind of like you cut your sense of emotional direction too. Okay? Also a source of happiness. You know? Eight of Swords. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. I don't like that you're so disconnected from yourself, honey. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. We have the confusion here. Eight of Swords. It's like you're arguing with yourself. Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups. I can't. See that? There's that sword again. You're showing doubles in your reading today. I can't. See that truth? See that truth where I cut this connectivity out? Three of Cups. Right there. Ace of Swords. I cut that out. I, the Hierophant, do not approve of this connection or meeting this person. There's your love energy again as the Knight of Cups this time. Okay, so it's a little stronger now than the Three of Cups. I'm die. Okay. So here's the thing though. Your baseline is Eight of Swords. Cancer says I'm confused. I cut this out. So why do I still feel that? I made the decision, so this guy, he shouldn't be here. That shouldn't be an issue, Cancer says. It should just be that. There shouldn't be any confusion at all. I made the decision. Because that's not how feelings work. That's not how feelings work, honey. I'm confused. I cut out these feelings, so why are they still here? Because, like I said, the mind and the heart have completely two separate functions. Just because you told yourself not to have feelings doesn't mean that you don't have feelings at all, or that they never developed, or that they never happened. Yes, they did. And you telling yourself over and over again, I shouldn't have feelings for this, isn't working, Cancer. Now, if you are in that position where it's not convenient for you to have feelings for someone right now, fine. It's not convenient. Life isn't convenient. But when you stop treating your heart with your mind, things will be very different. Things will be very different. You know. You're just move on, just move on, just move on. Well, if it were that simple, you wouldn't be struggling. You know, I hate saying you're so disconnected from the biggest portion of your feelings, i.e. your source of happiness. The connection that you broke from, connected, or you insisted you killed. You know, kept it from developing too. I am sympathetic, honey. I am. Your energy is speaking to me clearly. You're not in a position to turn around and embrace this, whatever this is. Okay? Otherwise, I'd be like, Cancer, why don't you just turn around and love this person? Love the hell out of them. You're showing a chariot for them in the sun. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's organic, it's natural, and it's strong as hell. You're disconnected from it, and then therefore your sun. So if you're not in a position to just turn around and, you know, love them, Cancer, that's so easy for me to say. So you wouldn't be doing this unless you had a reason, and I have a very strong idea of your reasoning. You have the King of Swords twice, plus the Hierophant. Something's not adding up. Okay? So I know you're not in a position where you can just turn around and love them hard, Cancer. I know that. But you do love them. Let's make that clear. But your energy is also telling me it's not in a position to claim it. You've talked yourself out of it multiple times. King and Queen of Swords, this is their superpower. Boom, 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 boom. This is what they do, man. This is what they do. They crunch that data. Pros and cons, analytics, logistics, probabilities, risks, calculated risks, viability, information. And your data runners have come back twice. This is not feasible. Cut it out. Kill it. We cannot afford to have feelings for this. I got news for you, baby. You already got feelings for this. So just own that. That's like step one. Okay? And then, when you allow your heart to actually speak for itself, it will hurt less. And you will stop being so confused about, how come I still have, why am I still cutting out feelings for this? I already made that decision. That will go away when you understand that you had feelings to begin with. That's emotional maturity. King, Queen of Cups. I embrace these feelings for what they are. They happened. They're natural. I'm not in a position to claim it, so I can at least acknowledge that it happened. And it save you a lot of frustration and pain. But you telling yourself over and over again, I don't have feelings for this. This does not meet my standards and definition for a connection, or one that's correct or appropriate. Therefore, I have no feelings. That doesn't work. Trust me. It doesn't work. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Show me this Three of Pentacles. Show me this Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. In time, the energy suggests that you will heal from this friend. Okay? Or that they will heal from you. I don't know which way the energy is going, but it's being marked as someone specific. But in time, we will heal from this connection. Okay? In time, the feelings will abate. This could be your person. I'm not necessarily convinced that it's you. That they will heal from this connection and they accept friendship, or they accept the label. Okay? Like it was, this is just judgment handed down. And I'll accept it, temperance, in time, patience, and heal from it. It's like they're accepting this particular judgment call or this particular label, something like that. I don't feel like this is you. It could be. It could be you're the one that's saying, I can accept this person as a friend in time, just give it patience and healing, and that's the true calling of this connection. Somebody's saying this is the true calling of the connection, that's just the way it is. And I'm going to heal myself to that and get over it. Okay, it could be you, it could be them, it could be the both of you. It depends on how connected you two are. I don't know. I see a lot of emotional and spiritual connection. Real world doesn't play out so well. Excuse me. Okay. Switch? Yes. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Your energy is interesting in the future. Okay. Knight of Wands. Show me the Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. You know, it's interesting to me. It's like your heart checked out. So your mind's like, I'll just take that over, no problem. It's an executive function. I got that. I got that. It's an executive function. Anybody can take that over. The heart checked out for Cancer? Cool. King of Swords. I got this. Decision making, decision making, decision making. And then when the heart is showing defiance, it's turning around and pissing off your King of Swords. Like, hey, 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 I was in charge that day. Me, King of Swords, I was in charge that day. You were absent. I was in charge. Wait, why are you arguing with me? And that's what the King of Swords is pissed off at your heart. I filled in for you that day. You were absent. You weren't here to make decisions, so I made them for you. This connection isn't logical. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? And those decisions stand. Those decisions stand. You weren't there, so I was. Executive order, baby. Don't argue with it. That's what it's kind of coming across as. Is like, you were absent. Somebody had to make some hard decision shit. I was here. These are my decisions. Stick to it. What's your problem? This connection is not logical. Your feelings for this person aren't logical. You know? I'm not trying to laugh at you. It's just the severity of it is just, it's hitting me. Where your heart should be and where your natural feelings are come out in a rush of love for this very Five of Pentacles that you broke from back here. So that tells me you've tried to disconnect from this connection a couple times. Okay? A couple times your King of Swords took over and said to you, what's what? Said to your heart space, Cancer, this is what's up. You can't do this job right, or you're not there, so I'm going to do this for you. Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight. Nope. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. Knight of Wands, so you resist the passion, you resist the energy, very much so in the future. So again, it tells me the stress of your energy has not alleviated. You still have a certain sense of flow in a particular direction. Yeah, see, the communication's still prevalent. All right, so there's still some Eight of Wands here. And you and your energetic steam. Think of the Knight of Wands as your energetic steam. You refrain with that Nine of Wands. You don't allow it to show. You don't allow it to express, but you are expressing. It's just your natural energy for this connection is reduced greatly. So what you experience internally in terms of that Knight of Wands, your passion, your intensity, your energy, your fuel, your fire, you cut it in half, if not 3/4, by that Nine of Wands, yet the communication remains. The intensity is still there. It's just what you're allowing it to show. No. So there is still some real world communication with that person. That's what I saw. And, but again, what you experience with them and what you allow it to show are two different things, okay? They provoke in you Sun, they provoke in you Knight of Wands, they provoke your particular Chariot, which is a huge emotional rush of love. It's natural love energy. It's the best you can get, okay? It's like, well, I mean, you know what a rush of love is, don't you? Right? When you're around them, you just kind of expand like a balloon. Makes your chest hurt. Makes you fill out more on the inside, you know? Like emotional expansion. You feel it. You feel that rush of love. And you try to disconnect with the Five of Pentacles because you made that decision back here, right? But still, when you're around this person, you feel the strength of the Sun. So I can still see this connection is still connected in some way. You just don't give the best parts of yourself to it. You try to greet it with the King of Swords a couple times. You told yourself it's over. There is no relationship here. Nine of Wands for you a couple times. Maybe you think you can transform it in time. I'm not meeting this person like that. I'm not seeing them like that. It's not like that. Page of Cups. I just want you to understand the reason why you're still engaging in this, honey. The reason why you're still engaging this, the reason why you're still communicating with them, it should be obvious to you at this point. You love them. You have passion for them. That's why. So please stop being so goddamn hard on yourself. Okay? I think you're trying to work with it as best you can. But you're also not able to, excuse me, offer forward the best parts of yourself. Not in a way that's free or uninhibited. Not at all. You have a very strong mind and a very strong Hierophant energy in you. Okay? I know you do your best to break from it on the emotional level. Hey, every time you feel something, pull that shit back, Cancer. Pull it back. Pull it back. We made that decision. Why are you confused? You're still showing feelings to this person. There should be no confusion about that. It's like, again, your mind is speaking for your heart, and that's just not working. So, again, please stop being so hard on yourself. Page of Cups, please. Show me that Page of Cups, please. Show me that Page of Cups, please. I don't believe this is you. It does not feel like you. It's them, whoever they are. This connection, it's a working structure, Three of Pentacles, cooperative, but friend. And it's looking like that's my judgment call in my life, in this life with Cancer. I'm just a friend. And I'm healing myself literally to this concept, is what it's coming across as. Show me that Page of Cup, please. Show me that Page of Cup, please. So their energy's peaceful and they don't, it's looking like they're not trying to confront it. But if you keep telling yourself you don't have feelings for this, you're lying for yourself. Five of Swords. This is self-sabotage. Doesn't matter how small that cup is or how small you allow it to be presented. Page of Cups, a little bit. Little thing. That's it. Doesn't mean anything. This little shot glass of love, it doesn't mean anything. No, look at that. See how tiny that is? It's cute. It doesn't mean anything. Five of Swords, yes it does. It's a lie. Again, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to tell you you're wrong. Do not misconstrue that. What I'm saying is, Cancer, you have feelings. They happened whether you liked it or not, and whether it was convenient to you or not. It happened. So when you can stop telling yourself that you're not supposed to have these feelings, guess what? You do. And that's why your mind gets pissed off with you. It's like, I made that decision. Don't argue with me. Your heart's arguing. Because it doesn't agree with your decision. And if you can't have them, you can't have them. I'm not saying you got to rush out the door. I'm not saying you, if you're with somebody or whoever, is you abandon them and go out. What I'm saying is just acknowledge the truth of the situation so it'll stop hurting you so much. That's it. When you can embrace the truth of your feelings, this shit, it may not get like better, but you can at least feel better about it. You know what I'm saying? How it plays out in the 3D, I don't know, but you can at least help yourself feel better in this situation. You know? There you are again. You have much bigger feelings than you allow yourself to show. When I say you cut it in half or maybe 3/4, I'm not joking. Look at how many times you cut that in half. Your own particular Chariot, cut it in half. Five of Pentacles. That's your fully emotional, authentic self. Your rush of love. Okay, how it comes out. I told you it does not matter how small that Page of Cups is. The fact of the matter is it's much bigger than that. And you know it. You don't allow yourself to admit it. It's not an accusation, Cancer. It's just, doesn't that look like a lot of pain to you? Doesn't it? For feelings you say you don't have, it's just harming you. So if you can't turn around and embrace this person, you can at least turn around and embrace yourself. Honor yourself with the truth. And at least the pain will stop. Because you turning around and chastising yourself, Cancer, we agreed. No, actually we didn't agree. Brain, you did a shit job of making that decision and now my heart's suffering for it. I was like, I did my job. You stood in for me that day. Right? I was emotionally confused. You stood in for me that day and I've been disagreeing with your decisions ever since. Your heart says. Now, I'm glad to see your heart's putting up a fight, if I'm being honest with you. I'm glad your heart's giving your mind hell. I am, actually. It's not convenient for you, I know. I know. Your heart wants to be acknowledged. Your feelings want to be acknowledged. It doesn't give a fuck what your brain told itself. It doesn't care. The bigger part of you wants to come out. And like I said, even if you cannot turn around and love this person the way you want and experience them in your life the way you want, you can at least take ownership of your own fucking feelings. And then the pain will stop. But as so long as you, it's like you keep referring back to that day your brain kept making decisions for your heart is putting up a damn good fight saying, I disagree with it. And it should. You know why? Because your mind is not your fucking heart. You can't fix what you don't know is broke. That's why acknowledgement is so powerful. How do we fix a problem? By understanding that there's a problem to begin with. Admission is a hell of a thing. It's like your mind keeps turning around, getting increasingly pissed off with you. You're still showing feelings to this. I told you not to. That's not how the heart works, first of all. Like I said. Second, the sooner you admit you had feelings for this person, and they were rather substantial, and it affected you deeply, the sooner you can fucking fix it, Cancer. If you can't turn around and claim that energy, fine. Fine. That happens all the time. It does. It happens a lot. A lot more than people would know. In fact, they'd be shocked if other people knew how common it was to unintentionally develop feelings for somebody. That your energy went out a certain way and you didn't mean it to, but it happened. Okay? The best thing to do is work with it, not against it. And by that, I mean acknowledge it. And then you can actually move forward, honey. It may not be what you want. It may not be the love. It might be the love that you want but cannot have. You bet. This situation might absolutely be the love that you want but cannot have. So in that case, you still have two choices. Acknowledge it so you can move on, or you do what you need to do to fucking claim it. Those are it. You really want to move on from this, you have to openly acknowledge that it happened at all. And stop beating yourself up for it. Then you can move on. Or you do what you fucking need to do to turn around and acquire this person's energy. If they are truly that much of a love in your life, and if they truly represent so much sun and your most purest form of heart space, then what are you going to do to get it? Those are it. Those are the two things. But this whole Cancer, I gotta beat myself up for having feelings that are natural and strong, very strong. Letting Mr. Asshole speak for you, that's not Cancer. That's not you. That's not who you are. Do what you do best. Acknowledge your feelings. Scorpios are so goddamn stubborn. We'll take forever to acknowledge our feelings. That's not your problem. That's not Cancer's problem at all as a water sign. Pisces has a tendency to do it too. That has never been your issue. You are cardinal water. Your feelings have a tendency to go forward because it knows what they want. It is your advantage. You are connected to somebody that provokes your cardinal water. And you shut it down, or you try to, mentally. So what are your options, Cancer? Keep beating yourself up for what you naturally feel? That's not working. Acknowledge these feelings at all, so you can process them, heal from them, and move on, if you cannot have this person. Or do what it is you need to do to fucking get them. Two of Pentacles. Oh, no tears for you today, honey. You make me cry all the time. You are eventually going to get one of these. I got the reputation with you now. I do. I got the reputation with you. You're not mean on Cancer. You're not hard on Cancer. And they're right. I'm not. I know you are. And I respect and honor the principles under which guides you. Very much so. I'm sure you've heard me say it before. Cancer and Scorpio are like this. Always have been. You understand my bullshit, I understand your bullshit. But let me tell you something. This is not working for you. I love you to pieces, honey. And I want you to do this to yourself. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. Ten of Cups tried to pop out. I saw that back here. Ten of Cups, like I said, for some of you are in relationships. Perhaps it's the other person. I don't quite know. It's got a fuzzy shape around it. I can't quite see it. In relation to that back here, Eight of Cups, I got to walk away from this because I understand it can lead to a Ten of Cups emotional fulfillment with this person. Or I got to walk away from this because I'm taking into consideration a Ten of Cups that's pre-existing. Okay? I don't know. You have to figure out which one is correct for you. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. There it is again, Six of Cups. I know you love this person. You do have a soul bond with them. It is more than a rush of feelings. I know. It's one of those that hits you right fucking here. It makes you swell outwards. It makes you feel many things at one time. And one of those is a sense of nostalgia. Love of the past. Also soul connection. What do you do with it? Two of Pentacles, because they mean a lot to you. Six of Cups wouldn't be here unless they meant a lot to you. I know that. And you still want them. That still causes you conflict. That little boot camp that your mind insisted it put you through didn't work. I saw the principles of endings several times. Here. 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 Cut it out. Stop connecting with that person in that way. There is no relationship. What the fuck are you talking about? I got a break from this. It doesn't mean anything to me anyway. I'm not necessarily sure why I'm confused about it, but I feel like No. I know. Cancer said, I know I have to do it. I didn't feel it. I think it. I know it. Right? How many times did you try to cut this out? Particularly on the emotional connectivity. Because it's no coincidence, honey, it makes you feel like this. You feel a rush of love when you're in this person's area. And they're just anything. And it's huge. And it's much bigger than you're willing to acknowledge. And that's where all that pain's coming from. So this, am I surprised? No. To be perfectly honest with you, no. You are still manifesting them because they mean a lot to you. Okay? So what are you going to do about it with that Two of Pentacles? You're still saying, I don't know. You're still saying you're confused. That same shit that you said I cut out back here, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, King of Swords. I'm not too sure about this, but I got to do what I got to do. He was working that day. And now we're back to that same Two of Pentacles. What do I do with this person? You tried to solve it. I know you thought you solved it over here. You thought you solved it over here. You still haven't solved it because guess what? Your heart and your spirit still wants this person. And you know you're lying to yourself. You know you're lying to yourself. Literally, that's the translation. You are lying to yourself. Cancer. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I want you to see the reality of your feelings versus your mind. And how big they are. And the big difference between them. And the havoc that occurs when we allow our mind to make decisions for our heart. If you can't have this person, you can't have them. But some of you can. Some of you can. In which case, what are you willing to do? Because you still want them. Magician of Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Your real world energy says, I'm still not sure what to do with this person. Bullshit. Your spiritual connectivity still says, I'm pulling this person in from the universe. It's because you love them. A lot. Can't just pick that shit up at Costco. Come on, man. Six of Cups. No. It's unique. So, be authentic to yourself. Right here. Show the world the real you. Your real authenticity. Let your heart speak for you. It's a time to give rather than to take. To release that part of you that you have kept. Like this. Telling yourself it doesn't exist. Or that it shouldn't. Or that it's not supposed to. You might be surprised. Balance for a start. At least a balance unto yourself. By showing the world the real you. Or at least, if not the world, doesn't have to be so dramatic, just yourself. Be honest with yourself about what you've really been experiencing, what it is you really feel, and the real you, and who your heart's tied to. You win. You win. Nothing beats authenticity of self. Sometimes it's humiliating. Trust me, I know. Sometimes it's humiliating, embarrassing to be so forthcoming. To admit, fuck, this is legit real. I really do feel these things. And that can be so embarrassing and so difficult and humiliating. Like, shit, this is for real. And when you can acknowledge that, you win. And if you can admit to yourself that you still want this person, it's just an admission to yourself. It won't hurt you. It will help you. You may not act on it, but you can at least be honest with yourself. Okay? And that's half the battle. Did you ever admit something so fundamentally true that you're like, fuck? I've had some of those moments, honey, where I was like, this is legit something I need to say or reveal. And you're like, this is going to embarrass the shit out of me. And you have to own something. You have to own it. Because if you don't, it'll just create more problems. That's what I'm talking about. So, you may not own it with this other person. This person who says, I spiritually accept this connection as friendship and I'll heal myself towards it in time. You may not own it to that person, but you can at least own it to yourself. And in so doing, you're being authentic, and in which case you win. It will help you heal. But in future, I have to tell you, however many mental pep talks you give yourself isn't working. How many times you've been hard on yourself isn't working. How many times you drew up that pros and cons list, good God. How many times did you cut them out and not try to see them that way? Not working. You still want what you want, you still love who you love, and you still desire whom you desire. That's probably that person, yeah? Is there anything else here, please? I would like to see something more conclusive. I cannot. I only know what your will, energetically speaking, still desires in future. And how in future I am unfortunately still seeing you resist something you want to give your energy to. Both in terms of water and fire in your biggest heart space. In other words, you still desire more from this connection. And for those of you who have a crack, I don't know, a crack of taking on this person's energy, try. Just try. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? For those of you who can. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please. Is there something else? Where are we on time? Okay. What else? Okay. I'm going to do time checks, but take these with a grain of salt. Honestly, I'm seeing so much of your energy repeat. This is fairly concurrent and it's also ongoing, so I don't know how helpful the time checks will be. It's fairly consistent. It's fairly consistent. I do know this. Towards the end there, when we're still under that state of confusion about the Two of Pentacles, you seem to be manifesting more openly than you were. Desiring this connection more openly than you were. It's a little clearer than the rest of everything else. What allowed that switch to happen, I don't know. But for some of you, yeah, you're going in that direction. Okay. Critical time frames, please. Critical time for some of you, July. Critical time frames, please, which technically is your power card number is 7, so that would put us into late Cancerian season, pre-Leo. For some of you, there might be some important energy around that time. Queen of Wands. There's that, yeah, we disconnected from that person. For sure. For some of you, May, as in now, might be some critical energy here, or this is when we're most heavily disconnected from our person at this time. Now, as in May. So the next fire sign would be Leo season. But for many of you, you're feeling that disconnectivity with that person now. Five of Pentacles. Like you said you would stave off or reduce your contact with them, something like that. Is that what that is? You'd reduce your contact to them? For some of you, that's very recent. There it is again. And yet, you're confused about why you're still waiting for their energy to kind of show up on the horizon. I said I would reduce my contact with them. I said I wouldn't engage with them that way. So I'm confused. Why do I still feel like I feel myself waiting on the horizon for their energy? For some of you, again now, 2 plus 3, 5. For others of you, the 23rd might be important. Of what month, I could not say. We also have the 2nd and the 3rd here. Queen of Swords, there she is again, being like, I know what's best. I'm not waiting. I'm not. King and Queen of Swords, oh my. We are quite adamant. For some of you, Gemini season, which is the next air sign, which is coming up soon. We enter Gemini season May 20th. And then up until late June. Okay? So there might be some critical energy there. But for the most part, I feel like many of you have made recent dedications, again, to withdraw or break from this person's energy. And it's not going well. Okay. Many of you still find yourself looking out on the horizon for them. And it is that person, isn't it? Like I said, Gemini season. Okay. I don't know why. King and Queen of Swords, they're treating each other kind of coldly. Ah, there they are. Queen of Cups to the Ace of Cups. There's that love rush. There's that, god dang, dude. I know. Your mind is really good at dictating action and what it's supposed to do. And guess what? Your real heart space is very loud and very apparent around them. God, your mind gets so pissed off with yourself. I told you not to love that person, Cancer. It's not rational. There you go. Okay. Is there anything else here, please? Yeah, the emotional connectivity with this person is so strong, and when you're out of their vicinity, you go back to talking yourself out of feelings again. You're going to lessen contact. You're going to treat them more coldly, more succinctly, more objectively. And it just doesn't stick, does it? It does not. So again, if it helps you in future, I am seeing your energy ease up a bit in terms of open manifestation with more confidence. Why that turnaround's there, I could not say. The runner, for some of you, see, that's what I'm saying. First of all, confirmation for some of you that you simply run, or that running is a hobby, but we have the runner here. Okay, fear of intimacy. And then for some people, like I said, we're in a relationship already, so that's why we kind of run. It says codependency relationship, codependent relationship, so we run. And acts, breakup, separation, I know. We try to break up from this person and get the hell away from it. Separate from this person, get the hell away from it. We show this person, I know, you showed them your sword several times. I don't know there was actual breakup, it was more like your energy contribution, that you were adamant that you could reduce your energetic output and cut it by half. So I don't think you actually cut this person out, so long as you tried to change your energy output towards them. Okay? I know over here you thought it was dead, or it can't develop that way, or there is no relationship, but it's your mind speaking for you. It wasn't the actual truth of your feelings. So long as you keep trying to separate yourself from this person, you're going to keep running from it. You keep trying to run from it, but specifically your feelings. I know you're trying to separate yourself from your feelings, and it's not working. That's not how we're meant to actually function. Love is not convenient, nor is it ever convenient. I'll tell you that firsthand. Love is not convenient, honey. Love happens when it happens. So I wish you would stop being so hard on yourself. Your heart space for this person is bigger than you allow yourself to know. Chaser. Runner, chaser. Oh, we got some twin flame bullshit, huh? Oh, the matching duet of bullshit. The chaser and the runner, the chaser and the runner, the chaser and the runner. That's speaking to twin flames connectivity, and that's if you believe in that. Frankly, I don't need to. The lovers is always more than enough representation. But the idea is that somebody's always running, somebody's always chasing, and when the other person stops chasing, the other person starts running, and it switches off back and forth like a really bad baton method. It's ridiculous. But the idea is every time you two switch off or switch roles or try to switch off, you're meant to learn something. And eventually you two can connect in the way you're supposed to. That's the principle. But here we have the runner and a chaser, and it's looking like somebody is now recently choosing to stop running. It's looking like or chasing. I don't know who is who. Whoever it is right here who says, I kind of resigned myself that this is a friendship status thing. I'm going to heal myself to this connection in time. I understand that now. You know, this is how it's supposed to be. So it's looking like somebody here is choosing to not chase or run anymore. Okay. So there you go. That's for some of you. Anyway, that's really. Yeah. Meaningful coincidences. Nothing is a coincidence. Is it just a coincidence that I feel a lot of emotions after I get done seeing this person and then I try to shut it down again? No. Anything else, please? Life-changing, that's what I'm saying. Fucking life-changing decisions. Yes. Self-sabotage right here. Saying that I don't feel all that, when in fact what you feel is a great deal. So life-changing decision, yes. If some of you are just life-changing decisions. Like I said, ultimately we have 3 choices. Keep doing what you're doing. See how that got you. And how much pain you're in. Admit to yourself the feelings so you can start to recover from it. Stop chastising yourself for them. They happened. Without your permission, they happened. And when you admit to the feelings, especially the strength of them and how large they are, you can absorb the pain, because there is pain there, but there's also too pain from rejecting it. You see what I'm saying? So which pain can you live with? The pain of constantly rejecting what you naturally feel, or the pain of acknowledging what it is that you actually feel? Which pain is the lesser of 2 evils here? So if you acknowledge the feelings, thus you acknowledge the pain, thus you can begin to heal from it. And for others of you, you have a third, and that is you can try. Make a life-changing decision and acquire this person if you can, or you know that you can. Turn around and accept them and embrace them, or incorporate them, or invest in them. I don't know. But allowing you to open up to the connection the way you want instead of shutting it off or trying to control it. Okay, that's enough. Cancer, as always, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.